Hey guys, welcome to Nerds, and More Nerds. We are your hosts,
Cole,
Travis,
and Miguel. Today, we plan on going over Avengers Infinity War, Black Mirror, and more nerd things. Alright, roll the intro music. Talking about nerds. Okay.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah.
all right. Cool.
Well, that's that.
Well, thank you and good night.
Yeah,
it.
that'll be it. Thank you, folks. We
Thanks for
appreciate all
listening.
the likes. We appreciate all the love.
Yeah.
Keep commenting. Keep suggesting. Anyway, okay.
All right, Infinity War.
Infinity Wars.
Actually, before we get into that, I just want to point out we do have a PayPal account. So if you guys could do us a huge favor and donate money or, whatever you want to do, send some money to us, please, at nerds@gmail.com. All right.
We also take hugs.
And high fives.
So
So there.
don't be stingy.
Yeah. Thanks.
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yes. Oh, man. So let's just set it up. If you're listening to this and you have not seen Infinity War,
Stop it right now.
stop it. Just pause it. We'll be here when you get back. Go watch it. Come back. Because we're going to be spoiling the whole thing.
Yes.
That or go be a nerd and earn your nerd stripes and go see the film. Come
Nerd
on,
stripes. Hashtag nerd stripes.
Nerd stripes. I
Oh,
said it.
yes.
Yep.
All right, let's spoil this. Half the Avengers die. Boom.
Boom. Yeah.
Now, okay, so we're getting right into it.
Yes.
So, these folks on my bowling team, they have a daughter. She's super into all the films, the characters, everything. She loves them, right?
Yeah.
Now, they went and saw this film. I saw it, 2 days before they did, and then, well, anyway, that doesn't matter. But she's all excited. She says, oh, it was so sad, but I love the movie, blah, blah, blah. All my favorite characters, they all died, but they're not dead. And I was like, what do you mean they're not dead? And she says, they're coming back. I was like, based on what? She says, oh, I don't know, they just can't be dead. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Just because someone's cute does not mean they're not dead. They're gone. That's what Thanos did. He ran.
I have
Gonzo.
an interesting thought about this. So, did you guys notice who died and who was left?
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I could notice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They wiped out all of the more recent guys. You still have Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, like all those guys. Hulk. Yep. All of those guys are still Ant-Man. So,
Black Widow.
yes. Some of these with the next Avengers movie, some of their contracts are starting to run out.
See, now how much of this is a contract? Okay, yeah.
I was just gonna say, what if they sacrifice themselves to bring the other ones back?
Whoa.
The other half, swap it out. Give their lives so that the other superheroes that were erased can come back.
Or what if just one of them?
Or what if just one of them? I was thinking about the half and half.
The ones that are still there saying, take us, bring them back.
Because there's already gonna be a Spider-Man 2. Mm-hmm. They already confirmed that.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Funny thought on this one.
Yeah.
Because in the end of Guardian of the Galaxy 2, they showed off Sylvester Stallone and his team wearing basically the same outfits. Are they technically the new Guardians of the Galaxy?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, because, there are different ones, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Miguel and I were talking about this earlier. The Avengers are not just, Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Spider-Man,
Right.
And those people. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like in the latest movie, all of those characters are the Avengers, technically.
And then some.
Right.
Yeah, and then some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just going off of what has been confirmed as far as movies go,
Yes.
there's going to be a new Spider-Man.
Yes.
We already know this.
Another
Yes.
Black Panther. There's got
No,
to be.
there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're already talking about that.
Yep.
They're already talking about Doctor Strange
Yep.
too.
Mm-hmm.
The
Oh,
search
yeah.
for more strange things.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
No.
Oh, 'cause
I just made that up. So
Good
Marvel.
title. They're paying you, aren't they?
Maybe.
I am not at liberty to.
I guess we'll find out with the next year with the new movie.
I mean, you are a movie star on that movie Chronicle.
Oh yeah. That's me.
That's right.
That is my person in that movie.
So, yeah.
That's it.
I love you, Laureline.
But in that movie, you're mad at your dad or your stepdad. So give us some of that.
I hate you.
That's it.
That's it. You got
Well,
it.
you heard it right here on the podcast, folks. We got him sitting right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's me.
But dudes, what did you think? Like, as far as like best moments of the movie, or your favorite characters,
Okay, favorite characters is a hard one for me.
because they were all awesome.
Yeah, they're all
had-
super good.
dude.
I really liked that Mark Ruffalo starred more so than just the Hulk in this film.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were mad at
Bruce
that.
Banner.
You liked that.
I liked that
Okay.
because it's like him. I mean, granted, it's him in like computer animated form and as the Hulk, but like
Yeah.
him, like just him
The
and
actor.
like the actor in the movie. I thought that was really cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doctor Strange was awesome in this
Oh,
one.
dude, so cool.
man.
Yeah. I
Very
have to
cool.
agree with that.
And Thor, of course. He's always really cool.
Yeah, man.
What else? Man, all of them were really good. Spider-Man was really cool.
I really like the scene of when they're fighting Thanos. Is that on Titan? When he's got the gauntlet and they're all using their powers to
Together.
get it off of his hand.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone all at once.
Yeah.
Like Drax has got him by like the leg or whatever, like holding him in place, and then Spider-Man's
man.
got his arm, and like, but
That's awesome,
It was
yeah.
like, whoa, that looks awesome. Like,
Yeah, that fight scene was
and what's her
just
name
so
on his
dope.
head? Like, you know, kind
it
of like
Nebula?
putting him to sleep.
Oh, no, the Mantis.
Mantis, yeah, yeah.
That's right.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That scene I really liked.
That was really
Yeah,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
So cool.
How about the Iron Spider suit with the claws coming out?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So
When he
awesome.
when he put it on him when he was on the spaceship, he's like, "You got to get out of here, kid. You know, you're not gonna make it. Here's this suit." He was like, "You gave him a suit. What? You know, if you
Yeah.
really wanted him out of there, you'd have done something else."
Yep.
But the fact that he did that was like, whoa, and that was like the first cool moment. Oh, that's what I did. Yeah.
Oh man.
But honestly, I think for me, I really like Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's a three-dimensional villain.
He's also there's far more depth to him than just being like a really terrible guy.
Yeah. You kind of like sympathize for him a little bit.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
humanity in him.
Right.
And maybe the film gave you more of that than the books. Like, I'm sort of reading the books on the side, well, I'm just reading the books, and he's really vile in those. Like,
Yeah.
just evil to the core,
Certainly.
Right.
Emotionless and everything.
And I mean, they sort of still make him emotionless in the films.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he just kills Gamora. Like, okay, yeah, I have to
With-
do this because...
I mean, but he was saddened by it. It wasn't
Oh, he
like,
certainly was, yeah.
just, okay, great, I'm just going to picture off the
That's
thing.
true. But, like, I don't know, he did it faster than...
Maybe you thought.
Yeah.
For like a genuine emotion to
He
be
didn't
present.
think about
yeah.
it for too long.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know. They didn't do a good job of like portraying him to love Gamora in that way up until that part.
Yeah, I guess you didn't. Yeah.
You didn't really see too much of it. I mean,
So
He interacted with her when
Yeah.
she was little.
when she was little, and that was it.
But
They
I
they gave them like a 5-minute thing, and then, all right,
but to get that stone,
I'm really sad about this, but I got to kill you.
well,
But
yeah,
let's also, while we're at that part of the movie, Red Skull.
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
Wow.
I was not expecting to see him
Yeah, man.
show up.
And you know that wasn't Mr. Anderson.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Hugo Weaving, yeah.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving. It wasn't him.
It was another
was-
bloke.
It was because Hugo Weaving's
Yeah.
Money pesos.
yeah, he wanted far too much money.
Yes.
No, that's actually not why I just said that.
Okay.
But,
more than likely that's
He
the
said,
case.
please give me all of your coins.
Yeah. I mean, but how many
Mm-hmm.
more big actors could they have put in that film? I mean, besides Ant-Man that we know of that they've developed, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know?
Right.
Yeah, man.
So,
Hawkeye.
oh, well, yeah. But Jeremy Renner's off doing something else, so
That's right.
And
he's out of the picture.
Yeah.
and then there's gonna be Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
So, no, we
Yeah.
were talking about that. Now, have they set that up, actually?
So,
Other than just that moment at the end?
so they released like not on camera, not like in the films,
Right.
but they released to the public that they have chosen their Captain Marvel, which is Brie something.
Yeah.
I don't know her last name.
I forget.
But it's a girl.
Oh, it's
Captain Marvel.
But
Brie
she is
Larson,
or the role is cast.
Yeah, the role is cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting.
Definitely,
Yeah.
man.
I believe it comes out like in March of next year.
What's that?
Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel comes out next March.
The standalone film,
The standalone film.
2019.
not the next Infinity installment.
That one comes out in May next year.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying I bet it's gonna be Christmas.
No, man.
I
Too
wish.
soon. Too soon.
I wish.
Soon.
I
They have to
wish.
wait like a whole nother year.
It's gonna be like what they did with the Lord of the Rings releases when those were big. It was like every Christmas, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Get ready to go back into the depths of Mordor, and the ring, and the quest, and the things, and the. It was like
Also,
Merry Christmas. Ho 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 ho.
What you smell?
Man flesh. Yeah, man. Well, okay. So, well, we got till next May, but
You know what I really, really liked?
Yes.
Was the
say it.
the influence that they got from the comic. In the comic, they have Silver Surfer crash into Doctor Strange's place. You know,
Yes.
his thing. But in the movie, they have Hulk crashing into his place and warning everybody.
Right.
yes.
I really, I liked noticing that kind of like influence that they got from the comics, and they made their little changes here and there, because they had to. They
Right.
don't own Silver Surfer or any of the,
Right.
Yeah.
unfortunately. But
What about Stan Lee on the bus? What's the big deal, you guys? You never seen a spaceship before? That was a great line.
yeah, man,
I love that.
Yeah, that was great.
But yeah, like it's a bummer. I always kind of had like an affinity for the Silver Surfer. He was just like he's got he's just another one of those characters, like a big character. Not I feel like maybe not a lot of people know much about him. He's just not as popular.
Kind of like Vision.
Kind of, yeah, yeah. Honestly, I can't say I know much about Vision, but
Right.
but the Silver Surfer just always look cool, and he's
Yeah,
like
man.
super powerful, like more powerful than I think people realize.
Yeah,
More powerful than me.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
even you,
yeah,
Yeah.
which is
And you're pretty powerful,
pretty darn
dude.
powerful. Yeah,
Dude, I try. I
Wow.
lift weights every day.
well,
Do you lift,
try to be-
bro?
Trying to be powerful.
Do you even lift, bro?
Bro, I'm training to be a superhero.
Are you training to be a superhero, bro?
Yes.
I mean, what kind of question is that? Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, you're right.
Why not? You know?
Jeez. and he still eats Doritos for dinner. But so anyway, yeah, like I don't know, it was cool. You're right that they still kept that kind of. Because that's how it all launched anyway.
Yeah.
In the books, like, he tells Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange's like, oh my gosh, what? And
exactly.
And then it called arms and everything, so.
Yeah. And it's difficult to, I'm assuming, to try to squeeze this story into a 2.5 hour block,
Yeah, man.
It's huge.
It's huge, yeah, whereas you look at the comics and it's like, oh, we've got all of these issues of whatever storyline. We could just,
find a way around it.
Right. And all we have to do is just draw whatever we want to do. We don't have to create it like in a movie.
Right.
We just draw them in space and draw them here and there.
Well, the books include some really sort of like maybe controversial is the word, to where like I don't think it would go over well for folks in film, like Mephisto. He's kind of he's basically like the devil, and I don't think people would really appreciate the devil in a movie.
Yeah.
But what's
quite a villain though, huh?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
But something I thought was interesting was like a lot of those henchmen in the film, they didn't really name them, but reading the books, it's like they have names. They are people themselves. Like the Horned Woman.
Yes,
that's Proxima.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
What a cool name.
That is a cool name.
And badass. Like, I mean,
yeah.
The Avengers were like, who is this?
Right.
It was like, I don't know. It was way better than I thought because I had sort of already known that, there's a lot missing.
Right.
But I think despite the grandness of the whole story and everything else that's there, they pulled it off, man. It was a great film. Like, it just looked amazing.
Yeah. And it was hilarious.
Yes. Oh, man. When Drax is in the spaceship and he's like...
yeah.
What do you say? He's like, my motions, you can't see me. They're imperceptible. And then Mantis walks up, hi, Drax.
Dang it.
That's so great.
Was awesome. Yeah, and then the part with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. And he's like, oh, Doctor Strange. He's like, oh, we're using our made-up names.
Yeah.
Case, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I just love the beginning when Spider-Man or Peter Parker notices the spaceship on the bus and he goes, Ned, I need you to cause a distraction. And Ned just goes, holy shit, we're all gonna die.
No hesitation.
Not like, what? What do you need? Just like, holy shit, we're all gonna die. The spaceship is here. It's gonna kill us all.
And now this is a nice segue into all of them dying. So if you look at each of them as they go, they kind of don't know what's happening as they're fading away into like weird dead leaf looking things.
Dust.
Yeah, dust and whatnot. Except for Spider-Man. Now, on top of knowing, and we talked about this a little bit, about Tom Holland just improvising that scene as he's going away. Spider-Man's the only one that felt it. So, I guess
no.
Well,
okay.
Hear me out here. It was very obvious that he was,
more aware.
Yeah, more aware than the rest of them. Spidey sense.
Whoa.
Duh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which they don't really elaborate enough on with this character.
Yeah.
Well, but in a sense, like
except for the first scene when like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They do kind of elaborate on it, but like I kind of prefer that. Like they don't
talk about Uncle Ben.
They don't talk about Uncle Ben. They don't talk about like
Aunt May.
Aunt May's there, but like they don't go so much into like the beginning of Spider-Man and showing off.
And thank you for that.
How he got that.
Mary Jane every 5 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Tiger.
That's a great point, though. That he would have a bit more of a presence of mind than anyone else. But I swear, someone else was like, "Oh, the pain!" Like someone felt like their life sort of coming out of them. I forget who though.
Yeah.
Because like it just started happening. Like all of them just drifting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. You know?
It's very scary.
You know what else is scary?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror can be scary,
Yeah.
right?
Scary, but also very thought-provoking.
Yes.
I love that show for and this is our segue into Black Mirror. I love that show because it's very like, this isn't the way it is yet. This isn't how it's happening, but pretty darn close,
Yeah.
You,
The
Nosedive.
Nosedive?
With all the accolades and the
Let's start.
Social. Okay.
Let's go episode by episode.
Okay.
That's a good one. So you want to start with
Nosedive.
Okay.
I love that episode because of that. Everyone's walking around with a social device and is either saying, I didn't like that or I did like that, and it's immediate.
Yeah.
The world runs on social. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Social media, just in
Media, but like the feedback.
Yeah, social feedback. Yeah.
Positive or negative,
Yeah.
Like that one guy couldn't even get into his job because he
Right.
didn't have enough
Likes.
likes. Yeah. It was like, what?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a thing.
Isn't
Yeah.
that? Yeah, that's so weird.
Oh, that show just pierced right through me. And that girl was crazy hot.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was just...
She's in Jurassic World.
She
Are you talking about Nene?
Yeah.
Nene. Oh, Nene.
That's right.
What?
That's what her and her friend... Yeah.
Her name was
yeah.
Naomi. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Nene.
That's right.
Nene.
Oh. Nene. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's kind of worrisome, though.
So
if you think about it. To think about that being our future, because it's just like being more fake
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
others.
Yeah. Where's
know?
the genuine, where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
What?
It's better to be like honest with someone than to just be nice to them.
Just to give, like, her credit was, affected by it. Mm-hmm. You're only hanging around with 5.2s or 4.2s. I need you to be at a 4.5 for this loan.
Yeah.
You can't even live in this neighborhood.
Right.
What?
Ridiculous. And then once it started to nosedive when she went to the airport, oh man. Things just
Nosedive.
Yeah, they took a complete nosedive.
Which is why I think I like the end. It was like total freedom. Her and that guy going at each other in the cells. It was like,
Yeah.
let
Right.
it all
cool,
out.
yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
We're in prison now, so who cares?
Might as well.
Yeah.
You know?
What else?
Yeah, and I feel like I was going to say something else about that episode, but
I saw it on your face.
That we talked a little bit about this, about most of these episodes having a very unhappy ending. That one was only partially unhappy because she was finally free at the end.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's
Yeah.
why I like it too, because like a lot of them do end with like just this really kind of hanging in the wind, like this could go any which way,
But the one that didn't, that I really like, is the USS Callister.
Yeah.
Yes.
That one
talk
doesn't
about
end. That one doesn't end on a
Right.
on a bad note.
Except for
It's
that
like-
one guy.
Well,
the
yeah,
guy
yeah, that one guy that was
An SOB.
taking all these guys and putting them into his video game.
in his video game.
Now, were they trapped in there?
So here's the thing. So like the real people on the outside had no idea, but his like the clone people that he created in the game. With
He
the
had their DNA, yeah.
Yeah, so like he made kind of these almost like these artificial people, but they actually had
Real life avatars.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were like actual like sentient beings
Yeah.
in the game.
Yeah.
So
Technology.
now
Yes.
two things. One, with that kind of technology, I would hope that they weren't actual people, because that would be an awesome game. I'd put you guys in the game and we'd have fun. You guys would be my partners and we'd like go travel through space and do cool stuff together.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't be trapped in the game. That would be awesome. Another thing I was going to say about this is after watching that episode, I could see someone from a previous work environment doing this to a manager. It was almost the exact same story. It's like a manager on one end that's just up front, gets all the glory, and then there's another guy that does all the coding, all the hard work. I could totally see this guy doing that exact same thing if given the technology. Yeah.
That's kind of spooky.
And so it was spooky.
It brought it home in a real life way.
Yeah, it brought it home. Yeah, I was really connected because of that.
Wow.
So yeah, that was and that might be my favorite one out of the ones that I watched.
Totally.
That one was really cool.
I like how the guy was like so arrogant. He was like, anytime there was a success, he got to kiss all the women in there.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, dude. Like,
yeah.
I guess
really?
if you,
okay.
they're, part of your game, why not? But still, it was like, creep.
They set that up at the beginning so well to where you felt bad for this guy.
Oh yeah.
At the beginning.
Oh, he's so underappreciated.
Yeah. Really, him?
Genius.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
What a scumbag.
Yeah. And then at the end, it's like, you loser.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, it was kind of like you didn't really feel bad that he wasn't, that he didn't make it out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
You know what's really sad, though?
poor guy.
You know what's really sad?
Yeah.
He missed Christmas.
That's right.
Because the update was on Christmas Eve. And he missed Christmas.
Wow. Merry Christmas. Oh.
I just thought of that. I was just thinking that.
Wow. Well,
I wonder.
That's funny.
That's what happens.
I wish that episode was continued a little bit further, because I want to see, like, if anyone found him. Someone had to have found him, but it was Christmas. They were probably on break for like how many days?
Yeah.
How many days?
They weren't going to just.
And probably after New Year's.
Oh,
Could he have survived? What? I don't know.
Huh.
Wow.
Good point.
That's really dark. Maybe
That
they
is.
didn't.
But a lot of those episodes are left that way. Like, there's the episode of the husband and wife, and the husband dies, and she's communicating with him through the emails and things. I don't know that you watched this one.
I didn't watch it. I think I saw a description for that one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That one. Well, anyway, we won't get into it, but it's just, at the end, it's like, what happens? Who knows?
Who knows?
Did you watch the dating app one?
I watch. Okay, the ones that we have not talked about. I'll introduce them
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, go.
Please do.
Okay, so Waldo. What do we have to?
Oh,
What we got to say about Waldo?
dude.
Is that the one with the bear?
Yeah, that's the one with the blue bear.
I didn't really like that one as much.
Really?
I mean, it was alright.
I liked it.
Makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, it makes you think. Well, I mean, all the episodes
All of
make
them
you
do.
think.
Right.
That's all I can do is think.
But I don't know, just like
Oh.
him. It's hard to explain.
It's interesting, like, that the character that guy portrayed is totally different from his real person. Like, he started to realize, oh, this is kind of ridiculous that I am voicing a bear.
Yeah.
And
I'm running for president.
Yeah.
yeah, but even being successful.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't like people were ignoring him and just, oh, yeah, this guy's right. That's just a bear. No, he was like gaining
Right.
steam.
Yeah. But like, he wasn't gaming steam. You know,
Right, he the
wasn't-
person was being miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And it makes you think about, like, what all these people that make you laugh just in general, not running for president or anything, but all the people that make you laugh, and then like what goes on in the back of their head, like Robin Williams.
I was just gonna say that. It made me, I mean, I didn't immediately think of Robin Williams watching that.
Right.
But I even had the thought earlier today of the story of the man that goes to the person that will listen to your thoughts and kind of help you. I don't know, you really call him a therapist, but this isn't like, it's like an old parable kind of thing. Mm-hmm. He goes to the man and says, I'm so depressed. And the guy says, well, why don't you go see the jester that, is so merry and bright, and he'll really put a smile on your face. And he's like, that's me.
Right.
That whole thing. Like, and that was Robin Williams, man. like, and it relates completely to that episode that this guy has to put on a face.
Right. And then, well, here's the other one is Jim Carrey. Like,
yeah.
Luckily, he's still around. He's still with us and stuff. But he kind of realized, oh, hey, I'm just playing this character or multiple characters that people relate with. I can't just be a regular person. And then as soon as he acts like a regular person, people think he's crazy.
Yeah.
Which is
it's
ridiculous.
Like he's not allowed to have his own thoughts because he's always got to be Jim Carrey, the zany, wacky guy that does crazy stuff. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
It's nuts to think that, dude.
Yeah.
But that's precisely what I was trying to explain earlier. Like, I couldn't even articulate it. Yeah. Thank you.
Totally.
Can't even say words now.
Oh, no.
You've got two mind readers here, so we get you.
Yeah, we've got you.
Thanks, guys.
What did you like from the ones that you watched, Travis?
Yeah.
What really popped out at you?
I think the USS Callister is probably out of those 5, was probably my favorite one.
Okay.
Nice.
Right
It
on.
was the most entertaining. It didn't bring me down completely.
Yeah.
I didn't want to slip my wrists, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was probably my favorite one. But then, like, some of the other ones, we could talk about Archangel next.
Yes.
Some of these, like, they are so close as far as technology goes to where we're at right now. It's scary. Like, that could be us in, like, 5 years.
Yeah, not very long at all. Yeah.
Like,
I love that one because how can you even justify suppressing someone else's like chemical balance in their mind to keep them from experiencing something that's vital to their survival?
Right.
I mean, that girl like literally was like emotionally cut off to things. She couldn't even help her grandfather when he was having that heart attack.
Right.
It was like, he's just a blurred sound-making thing on the floor, writhing and irking, and it's like you're just sitting there looking at him.
Yeah, it's like the extreme version of like parental advisory.
Yeah,
man.
Rated R,
taken extremely out of control, and just, man, I love that episode for that. Like, it's just like, think about this, people. Like, give this some honest thought. This isn't good.
Right.
Isn't good.
Isn't.
No.
Not is. Isn't.
I mean, but at the same time, you can justify like looking at it and saying. You can look at it and say, oh wow, I wouldn't want my child to be scared of that mean dog.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. But then your child gets to school and some kids want to talk about something and you just have to stand there blankly and, oh, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. You know what I really liked about that one that was very subtle?
Yes.
You know how every day she would walk past that dog?
Yes.
And it would bark, and then it would just continue. And then finally she gained its trust and, that whole thing. When I think it was when that the mom confronted the boyfriend and said, don't talk to her anymore. And then she was walking to school. The dog was gone and the house said for sale on it at that point. It kind of like a visual.
There was a turning point there. Yeah.
Right. And they kind of showed that just subtly.
Wow.
Just kind of in a small, just a little small way.
Kind of like, and that's what I love about the show too.
Yeah, just little details.
Yeah, but it has the ability to like set up things that you could already take for granted in a very short amount of time, like walking past a dog.
Right.
all of a sudden the girl's like, it's like a big thing. Oh, where's my friend or whatever, it's like,
Right. Yeah.
wow, I'm the viewer. I didn't even notice that, very subtle. That's wow.
Yeah. Awesome episode.
I like it a lot. Because it's one of those episodes that to me is like, sort of like the other one that you watched, The Entire History of Me, or of You, whichever.
Yeah.
It's like, that's very possible also.
Yeah.
Certainly.
You just run back a memory. You are entertaining your friends at a dinner party with, look at this moment I had, or whatever. I mean, totally possible in a way.
In that one, that particular one, that seemed like so much of a like a negative thing. It was in that episode they were almost always for a negative purpose, except for at that party when they were showing like, oh, these are highlights of what we did.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to ask you, and ask you both really. Do you think that guy could have just like at some point just said, "This is what she told me. I trust her. I'm gonna go with it." Okay. At every point where it seemed like he could be all right with just stopping right there, he had to go back and look up another thing and say, you shrugged a little when you said that. You kind of like went like this. What was that?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? I was like, dude, stop. Like, you are a freaking, like,
it's like
paranoid whatever guy.
To the next degree of, like, stuck in a moment,
Yeah.
You just can't get out of it. But I mean, he had all the reason to do it though, because he uncovered he wasn't.
Look what happened.
Yeah, he
like,
wasn't like it just snowballed. It was like, oh, it got worse. Like, oh, it was just a week. Oh, it was a month. It was 6 months. Oh, it was 18 months ago while I was out. Oh, you're not even. Child? Yeah, but you're not even the dad.
See, that's what I mean. Like, so at what point is this guy like overly paranoid or right on point?
Well, he was right on point for most of it, pretty much.
But that's the beauty of that show, the way they give it to you piecemeal like that. You can't really determine until he's tearing the thing out of his neck.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you give it up. Like, there were like 5 different points in that show, that episode where I'm like, stop, man. Like, believe your wife or whatever. Like, I was kind of like, I wanted to believe in like a trust and like
they set you up for that though, just like USS Callister at the beginning. They're like, man, I feel sorry for this guy.
No one treats me nice. Well, that's what I love. I mean, that show is so good at that.
It is
so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and there was one other one I watched. I saved this one for last because
here goes.
nerds, and more nerds.
See,
Playtest. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
Whoa.
That episode is like scary. Like,
it is.
That one was like scary.
That one was super scary.
That was the scariest one.
Certainly, yeah.
Perhapsably. Besides the one you probably didn't watch also, though, the, whatever that was. The girl that committed the crime and they kind of, there's another one, dude. You gotta watch
There's another one. Okay,
anyway.
Yeah.
Playtest.
Playtest. So they kind of set you up again for this one. Because, like, obviously you feel sorry for the dude not being able to talk to his mom.
Right.
Or, there's like, not, disconnect. There's a huge disconnect there. But, like, being able to, like, talk to a whole bunch of new people and meeting all these new people and like, talking to this girl, in the bar or whatever, mm-hmm. and getting to know her and to make intimate relationships with her and to tell her, or not even to, like, tell her about his mom, really, but, like, she knows something's bothering him. And then to be like, well, okay, so you need money. Check this out. Check this dude out. He's, like, the best video game developer of all time. Go take pictures of this thing so we can make some money.
Yeah.
And you might even get a few bucks out of just playing it. When he gets there, they even warn him about taking said.
He didn't listen.
And he didn't listen.
And then we...
Wait, what? Well, of taking pictures?
Mm-hmm. No, they warned him about...
don't take your devices in there with
taking
you.
the device.
Yeah.
Or like...
But wait, because he didn't actually break any rules, did he?
He turned his phone back on.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
And
he turned his phone back on to take the picture.
Yeah, but then he never did because she came in and he had to hide it.
That's right.
Right.
But
Okay.
really...
But really what?
But really, he just got a phone call.
Yeah. And that's all it was.
At the end, though, it was like...
It was interference.
Yeah. Then you go into the classic, like sitcom, like, oh, that was a dream, and then this was a dream, and then that was a dream.
Wasn't it like Inception?
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
Whoa, he was in one level. Whoa, he just got ripped out of 2 levels. Holy crap, 5 levels of dreaming. It's just nuts. Yeah. But man, at the end, she's like writing down like, the statistics of that interaction. 0.04 seconds.
Yeah.
That guy died like that.
Yeah, man.
Like sitting in that chair, the second she was like, okay, let's do this, dead. But like you watch this whole thing, to me that was like, this is your brain. This is how powerful your brain is.
Yeah.
Like out of that whole episode, that's what I got.
Yeah.
It was like, stuff happens that quickly. It was almost like dreams. Like, they say,
if you doze off for a second and like someone's next to you, like, oh, I had this crazy dream. We were on an adventure. And those are all the things that happen.
Dude, you've been asleep for 3 seconds.
Well, if you think about it, like the drug DMT,
does that to you?
It does that to you. Like when you die, boom, you go into like the whole
out of body experience type stuff, or
well, not out of body experience, but it's like hallucinogen. Like you hallucinate and you see all these different things before you die, and then once you're dead, boom, you're gone.
Yeah.
But that's basically it. It's like your brain overdosing on this that creates the DMT, and boom.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was like, man, that was unfortunate. Like, and he's already freaking out. So, like, it's easy enough to think maybe all the fear got to him.
Right.
And that's how they just kind of kept peeling it back. No, he made it home. Oh, cool, he made it home. Oh, there's his mom. Oh, but his mom's still like, what? Oh, my God, what?
Oh, my God.
Just unbelievable.
Yeah, totally, dude. Totally. All right.
Again, watch it, folks. Watch it.
Yeah, watch it. Watch that. Watch Infinity War. Watch everything.
Watch everything you can.
And all the other nerds, and more nerds things that we didn't mention. You should watch those too.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Well, we've made it to the end of the episode.
If you can believe that.
Thank you for tuning into the show. But before we go, we'd sure like to know what you thought about tonight's podcast and what you'd like to hear on future podcasts. Add us on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and feel free to leave a comment on any of these social media outlets. If you're on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave a comment below. All right, nerds out.